Good morning, day, and evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome back to witness the episode number 11 of Elysian Fields, the Minecraft survival adventure. Also, equally warm welcome to all new subscribers and viewers of the channel. This is part 2 of a pre-recorded tutorial-ish kind of video involving building of a massive chute reaching down to bedrock from the surface level of the overworld. Just to quickly recap things and the latest highlights a little bit, back in part 1 we got the construction of the chute well started, ran into a couple of cave openings, found some more diamonds and even a spider spawner along the way. We also almost reached bedrock with construction of the chute already, but making this kind of long video edits instead of live streams is fairly new to me, and quite frankly I was a little surprised of how much work it actually is to put everything together in both reasonable and at least somewhat entertaining way. So therefore I decided it would probably be best to divide this project into 2 parts with reasonable durations instead of making just one really long video. So as you can tell here, up first I headed straight back down in the hole. And constructing the chute further down, I ran into some more redstone, which is really nice, as it means that for the moment, in total, we have at least 2 full stacks of it already. That should certainly be enough in order to build some really cool farms in our world soon enough. I also ran into some more diamonds. And however, at this part of the gameplay, I also realized I wasn't quite equipped with enough torches yet for the rest of the way. So I headed back on the surface to get some. As they say, give a man a torch and it will be warm for a couple of hours. Throw the torch into his house and it will be warm for the rest of his life. So at this point, I decided to mine the cobbled deep slate out around the diamonds in order to make sure that we will be able to collect them safely. However, I also concluded that since we already have ourselves enough of diamonds to build an enchanting table, I will not collect these diamonds at this time yet. What we'll do instead up next about this is make ourselves an enchanting room in order to create an enchanted pickaxe. With the fortune enchantment on the pickaxe, we will be able to get much greater yields out of these diamond blocks. So we'll just have to come back here at a later point in time. So up next, I dug further down, and as you can also tell by the coordinates, we are definitely closing in on the corresponding location that we did some reconnaissance on in the earlier videos on the bedrock level. And there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have reached the bedrock again. So now I dug a 1-block hole right here, which will serve as the chute's landing spot, to be filled with water to make the landing safe. At this point, I slept the night away and headed back up on the surface to get some water in the bucket and to finalize construction of the chute. Basically, what's up next in the process is simply removing all the blocks from the passageway of the chute at the XZ coordinates of -61 and 230. And that's it. So now we just fill the bottom of the chute with water in order to make the landing in it safe. Up next, I head back up on the surface so we can actually make a proper test drive on the chute. At this point, I reduced the speed of the gameplay back to normal so that you can get a realistic idea of how it looks like to go down the chute and how fast it is in real time. I wish you a pleasant flight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed at the underground airport of the overworld on bedrock. Midlife Airlines welcomes you to the next level of the crisis. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. It was definitely my pleasure to have you on board, and I do hope to see you again soon, as we surely have ourselves lots of upcoming projects to take care of. Now, I do plan to make the center part of this temple square surrounding the chute look cool in some rather creative ways yet, aesthetically speaking, but that's definitely also a theme for another episode. For now, I just cover the surrounding blocks with dirt so that we can easily access the chute when needed. So, to wrap it up, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful or at least entertaining. Please do let me know in the comments how you liked it and if you build projects like this in your Minecraft worlds. If you enjoy this kind of content, please do like it and consider subscribing to the channel as well. It is the best way to keep yourself up to date on it and to ensure that I will be creating more of this kind of content available for you. Also, please comment on what you'd like to see me build, do, or talk about in the following videos. Until next time.